empty hallway, a pale dead moon in the sky streaked with gray, human kindness overflowing, and I think it's going to rain today. Scarecrows dressed in the late sky.
Message erased. Hey Cindy, it's Robin. How are you? I'm so sorry I haven't talked in a few weeks. I've been going to school. I know you're wondering what the hell's going on with me, but you must know that I was at the house. You know, I would never lie to you. But I wanted to let you know that I took my suitcases and stuff because it is just too much trying to get to your place, be home, get to school, get the kids, and I started back showing the house. So I thought the right thing to do is to be there full time and do what I need to do to finalize the house. But I most certainly wanted to tell you I miss you guys, and I thank you humbly from the bottom of my heart what you and Gary have done for me. I honestly do. I love being here with you guys. It was my own little space, and you guys never interrupted that, and I love you for that. But I want to make a promise to you and Gary that please let's just stay in touch. I know, with life, we tend to let it get away from us, and we try, we just get distant, and I really don't want that, because you and Gary have been really good to me. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because if it wasn't for you and him, I don't know what I would have done. And I owe you my life for that. You came through for me, Cindy, and I hope one day I can honestly do the same for you. I love you, and please, let's try to do something this weekend, whether it goes to a movie or out to lunch. I really would like that, because I truly want to continue to be a friend. All right? Call me, and we'll talk. Bye.
I don't have a lot to say this morning. It's Sunday morning. It's about 7:30. It's the cliches just are everywhere. It's put up or shut up this morning. I'm going to hit the streets, and there's nothing else to say till I get back. Either this thing has legs, or cliches again. This thing has legs, or I make a big dope of myself. Okay.
Isn't this Epstein versus Epstein? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I've known Fielding Mellish for years, and he's a warm, wonderful human being.
Would the clerk read that statement back, please?
I've known Fielding Mellish for years, and he is a rotten, conniving, dishonest little rat.
Okay, I just want to make sure you were getting it.
You're out of order.
Name?
Sharon Craig,
And you are?
Miss America.
Oh mio bambino caro, mi piace bello, bello, andare in Porta Rossa, a camperà l'anello, sì, ci voglio andare, e se l'ama
Tell the court why you think he is a traitor to this country.
I think Mr. Mellish is a traitor to this country because his views are different from the views of the President and others of his kind. Differences of opinion should be tolerated, but not when they're too different. Then he becomes a subversive mother.
The apathy is unbelievable. Everybody gives you a pat on the back. Everybody says good luck, and no one will just sign a book doing nothing more than just saying politicians fix the problem. I wasn't going to put any words into anybody's mouth, but I asked them to do just that. Just write down, fix the problem. No one will even sign a page. They think you're crazy. Just the apathy, the people driving by, and nobody has any time. Everybody's in a hurry. But I'm going to head home and try to think of a better way to do this. There's got to be a better way. I'm afraid if I go to a college campus, they'll just clean me out of registrations and they'll all register Democrat. I've explained to the people that there's nothing wrong with protesting the issue by lining up with a Republican. You can still vote for Obama or Hillary, whoever you want to, in the November election. You could create mischief in the Republican primary, but let me go back with somebody with a box full of filled out voter registrations. But no. And it's very hard to get them to understand, even after they read my statement. Well, I think I'm going to go home and rake some.
All right, men. Let us sing the song of the rebels. Rebels are we, born to be free, just like the fish in the sea.
I was hoping to get some kind of proof that it came from me, because ultimately, and I've explained to the people, ultimately it's just about getting somebody's attention and getting somebody down there, and what you think is so obvious, just to go down there and see what's going on, but you got to see it firsthand. Yeah, forgetting to say what's really choice about this whole situation is you worry beforehand. What are you going to say if security comes around or the police come around and ask you to move? But nobody's bothered me. I never expected the problem to be just people, some kind of apathy. And I thought I was off to a running start. The first guy, a black guy, with courage, he read the thing, filled out the application, and where he was going to put down independent with just a gentle persuasion. He appreciated the thing I was doing, and he registered as a Republican.
Grapefruit sections, 2 poached eggs, cinnamon toast, regular coffee. Perfect. What the hell is this stuff anyhow?
Lizard.
A few of the incidents in the last hour, I spent 15 minutes, and I didn't want to get into any kind of discussion other than this immigration thing, other than to just get people to register. But they don't leave you alone. The one guy on a motorcycle says he believes in a lot of issues. Why he wanted to know if I believed in God, what that had to do with anything, is beyond me. And when all was said and done, and after I took the time to spend 10 issues, and after he said, good luck with what you're doing, what does he do? He asked me for directions. Another guy could not believe that I was doing anything like this without being funded by anybody, and this fellow wouldn't sign the book either. And just sign the book, just say, fix the problem. They all agree there's a problem. I'm sure anyone who passed me up and pretended like I wasn't here, at once or twice a week, they're aware of this problem and hope somebody does something about it. And here was their chance to at least engage me and talk about the issue. What am I going to do? The irony of all this is, out of all this effort, the group that I'm starting to have a lot of sympathy for are politicians. I mean, after what I just experienced, if you can't get people on this problem that affects everybody, probably personally, at least a few times each month, and if you can't show them something that's written out very clearly and unobjectionably, and you can't get them to even sign a book saying that fix the problem, you guys in Washington, then this effort, the group that I'm starting to have a lot of sympathy for are politicians. I mean, after what I just experienced, if you can't get people on this problem that affects everybody, probably personally, at least a few times each month, and if you can't show them something that's written out very clearly and unobjectionably, and you can't get them to even sign a book saying that fix the problem, you guys in Washington, then how do politicians get started? How do they? What's it like when they first decide that they want to run for office? This is what they're going to run in. This is what they run into. And why take a controversial stand when it's really hard to get through to people? Several times before I explained this thing very succinctly and clearly, and the people just don't want to hear you. They want to hear themselves repeat what they've been saying in their heads over and over again. And how this gets back to the war in Iraq, I have no idea. And this is what you guys are up against. I appreciate you guys. Maybe a little more today than I did yesterday. I got a life to live. I got a house to take care of. We got work to do, and I can't spend the day if that's what my results are going to be. I'm going to have to think of another way, another thing. Maybe I'll just bring this tape down to Frank Lobian's congressional office, show them that they got someone who's not going to go away so easily. Although I